Fall had arrived. The last cricket was silent. It was getting cold and damp in the truck. It was clear that our fantasy life as vagabonds would not last much longer. Without our trusty cabin and no new home yet, we considered buying a van or renting a place. But those options felt like a step backward. We were going to offer on a place we had viewed, but we were waiting to confirm the well details.
Time observing nature is nourishing. You can almost disappear into the stillness. Watching the leaves fall like confetti at Miracle Beach made us understand its namesake. The willingness of a turning leaf, letting go of its birthplace and elegantly falling to the earth where it will change, decay, and become something new. As we watched the leaves blissfully weave through the air, we contemplated their ease in moving forward. The salmon were returning to spawn. Their exhausting journey home, only to spawn and die, was heartbreaking to witness. Dull and tattered, they wriggled in inches of water and congregated together in pools, presumably praying for more rain. In elementary school, we raised salmon from eggs in our classroom to release into this very creek. There hadn't been a return to this natal stream for almost a decade. They reminded us to keep pushing on. Life is precious and short, and while journeys can be hard and at times seemingly endless, the overall result is often part of something so much bigger than the limited view our current goals allow us to see. We wish them success and relief.
Our friend Pedro had a spare room, so we decided to hole up with him. So, we took the sleeping bags to a laundromat and dismantled the truck camper.
Right here.
We were busy preparing an offer and rearranging our finances.
According to this business.
Keyboards.
According to that business.
Keyboards are clacking.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes this was our office, while we waded through oceans of data and emails.
Other than the view, this time was not ideal. We did not feel like we had adequate space to prioritize the important life decisions we were trying to make. With these two, and a hearty prescription of nature walks, we managed to get a lot done. One day, while picking up Merlin, we ran into this guy.
I yawn a lot in the woods. It's meditative. The oxygen-rich air relaxes me into a feeling of oneness and belonging. When our sweet pup aged into his senior years, our walks started to turn from crazy forest zoomies and mud baths to slow, calm, pensive strolls and sniffs. He was always the boss. Sometimes we walked for hours, sniffing forever, and other times he would take a few steps, lose interest, and be done. As Q taught us all to slow down and smell the roses, he taught us to really explore our surroundings, and there were new worlds to be discovered along the trails we had walked so many times before. We really got into the magic of hunting for mushrooms and spent a great deal of time slowly exploring every inch of the woods together. Searching around old decaying nurse logs and up tall tree trunks, finding jellies, fly agaric, chicken of the woods, oysters, corals, conchs, puffballs, death caps and stars, false morels, inky caps, and ghost pipes. It's a wonderful way to be present and engage with the environment. We rarely harvest or consume what we find, but that doesn't take any joy out of it. Mushrooms that were not there yesterday might be today. They are literal reminders of the unexpected fruits of life. We went to the forest daily to walk, plan, and seek.
We went to the mountain too. We wanted to get higher for a different perspective. You're a crazy little fella. The colors were vibrant in the subalpine. I relived childhood hikes here by feeding whiskey jacks. During this time, we were reflecting on if we were asking for too much, or if we'd bitten off more than we could chew. But as soon as we'd escape the noise, out in the loving embrace of nature, we would find new strength and clarity. And know we could trust in our dream. An old hand at talking to trees, I expanded my practice, stood at the lake, and asked the mountain for guidance. Unlike our host, we don't have everything figured out just yet, but we are turning over every stone. Slowly but surely, we were ticking things off our many lists. And then we'd disappear into the woods again for a time and wait for the answers. There was a lot of waiting to hear back. Then the first shirts arrived, and we started connecting with our friends in an old-fashioned way. We were reassessing our finances and some old investments from our now past life, but it was hard to do without some hard copy documents that were packed away in the container. But as you may recall, we had inventoried every box. So we made a trip to try to locate our 10-year-old OG document binder. We made a stop at Horn Lake to explore fall's splendor. Maybe we live here.
Yeah, why not? So we had inventoried everything in the container, but only a few boxes were easily accessible, and we were hoping the documents were in one of these boxes.
Pool noodles fell.
Thank God it's
Thank God. Box number 15.
Box number 15. Who knew? You knew!
Inventory.
Inventory list.
Inventory news.
Thank God.
I want a house.
Seriously, can we just get a house? This is not a house.
Mission accomplished.
Then we said goodbye to our things again and went back to Pedro's house. And then we walked some more.
Surprise, it's me.
And explored more tiny worlds. And went a little insane.
Sticks. Piles of sticks. Won't you check my kicks? Kicks at the sticks. Check out all these sticks. Yeah.
We needed a distraction while we waited. And Halloween was it.
Then things got really scary. Our first offer, the one we were placing all of our hopes upon, did not get accepted. They countered, but it was clear they wanted asking price, and with the work needed to the house and property, we just couldn't, in good faith or sense, pay that. Regardless of logic, this was pretty crushing. We had hoped to have many options for offers, but the prices were not dropping as the listings ripened in age. The place we offered on was a far cry from ideal, but we were willing to accept our limitations. We tried to soothe ourselves with this failed attempt as only being a bad thing if we chose to see it that way. Maybe this was not our house. Maybe there's better for us just a little further down the stream. On our way home that day, there was a rainbow.
As we were hungry, we quickly rallied, mailed some more letters, and turned our views to the hobby farm we had fallen in love with, that had no house.
Get in there, you.
We knew from extensive research that building was not possible within our budget. But we found an interesting and budget-friendly solution. Thanks to the rising costs in demolition, especially in city centers with recycling initiatives, there are companies that sell recycled houses. Even with shipping costs alone of $20,000 plus, these houses are far more affordable than building where we are looking. We found one that we liked and started putting together an offer for the farm and for a recycled house, contingent on our land offer being accepted. When that offer came back with a piffy verbal counter, we started to fret. Prices were staying high. There was less stock than we had anticipated. We had lost the cabin, and the temperature continued to drop. Despite this, we still felt in our bones that we had done the right thing in selling our condo.
We had given this area our best shot, but our dream was more important than the location. Every oak tree started out as a couple of nuts who stood their ground. It became resoundingly clear that it was time to shift to Plan B.
The Consulate General of Portugal in Vancouver doesn't have phone attendants, and in-person consular service is provided through online appointment only. For information on our services and for appointments, see our webpage.
So we packed away our camping things and headed again to the storage container.
What's that?
And they said we couldn't downsize anymore.
Yeah, they were wrong.
The seasons were starting to change. So we mailed the last of our letters, thanked our gracious host, and we're off to plan B. Maybe we live in here now.
Nope.
No smoke. No.
No. Mustn't. No.
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 Nope.
Also, shouldn't to the man with the leaf blower that's camping. No.
Oh, you idiot.
No.
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 Mustn't.
No.
Don't.
No.